I'm Toya Jackson, and Tyler might recognize me. I don't think he will, though, but he might, from coming from a very large entertainment family.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh my goodness. Of course I recognize you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Amazing to meet you.
Oh, pleased
Thank you
to
for
meet
having
you.
me.
I have had a reading before, and I'm not always a believer because you don't know if they're reading you from information that they know or not. But I'm very excited to see Tyler. I cannot wait to see what he has to tell me. Here, you can have a seat right here.
Awesome. Sounds
and
good.
I will sit here.
Perfect. Wow. I'm like in shock.
The work that I do revolves around being able to pick up on subtle impressions, and that tends to mean that I have to get relaxed in order to be able to pick up on those impressions. But today, I was so starstruck with Toya that I really had to consciously try to calm myself down, which is something I usually don't have to do. Thank you. Medical intuition is, for me, when things come through, they end up happening, for sure.
Really?
And so this is nothing to worry about, but they're bringing me to this area of like your body. And so
Right.
for some reason, they're having me acknowledge tension,
Yes.
contributing to like other things. This will affect more than one area. Like I'm going up here, I feel really tense, like all this up in here, as
you're
weird as
right.
that sounds. And it can contribute to other things. So sometimes people will notice like difficulty, like sometimes people deal with jaw problems, sometimes people deal with headaches. It's all in here for
You're
some
absolutely
reason.
right. No,
Oh,
you're right.
bummer.
Sometimes my mouth gets locked where I can't
Right. That'll
close
do
it and I have to twist it, and then the tension is always in here.
It could be like TMJ even potentially. It can be something that affects the alignment of the
Yeah.
jaw, but it just feels like a lot of tension and pressure.
And terrible
up here.
headaches recently, so you're absolutely right with that.
Well, I hope that you can resolve that.
Yeah.
Because then the headaches can go
We'll have
away.
it checked.
We'll be good. So yeah, nothing to worry about. That's literally all that comes in for health. So that's it.
A part of you is saying, how does he know this? But we know how he knows it. He's special, he's gifted.
Obviously, it's a bit of a challenge when you have people who are in the public eye and there's widely publicized passings. It can be a bit tricky. Do you have any objects today?
I do.
Okay.
Do you need it now, or do you want to wait a little bit later, or
we'll wait a
what's
little
ever?
bit later.
I want to know what's coming to you.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
One sec. There's a lot there.
Is
My
there?
goodness. It's just like I don't even know where to start. There was a funny joke about someone having a cockatoo or like a bigger, sizable bird. Do you know of anyone within family, or if Michael had a bird? Or...
Well, he did.
Oh, cool.
He had one. Yeah, we had growing up. Yeah.
Right. He's having me talk about a couple different things. On the way here, I basically had an individual coming through, and I could tell that this male passed away before his time. It felt like someone he trusted would have contributed to his passing. I mean, I know to some extent a little about obviously how your brother passed in the media.
Right.
When he came through, I had to focus on every message exactly as he was delivering it. I couldn't make any guesses, I couldn't have any assumptions. I had to make sure that I was communicating exactly what he was showing me so that I wasn't biased with what I already knew about the case. He's having me acknowledge that when it came to his passing, and anyone around right before or right after, there's a feeling of someone's story changing, of someone saying, I saw him go through this, this happened, and then their story changes like abruptly after.
Okay.
There's a very strong emphasis on this. He's acknowledging that he should not have been left alone at a time when he was left alone. And that's coming in, and that's what he's putting a lot of emphasis on. The person who should have been there to monitor wasn't monitoring. And it's like, I trusted you to be there. I trusted the role that you were supposed to have to help me.
Right.
And you left. And it's like, of all times, you should be right here.
Did something happen while he was abandoned?
It's an interesting thing with this because I feel like when he was abandoned, that would have been an ideal time for him to try to reach 911, to try to call for help, to try to get help. At this time, he realized something was wrong while he was alone. And that's when he was conscious and realizing something's wrong here. But I just don't feel like he had someone to like say, hey, I'm having a medical emergency, something's happening.
No one was there to say that. Yeah, okay.
And so after I realized, okay, there's something wrong going on in here, there's this feeling of, oh, this medication kicks in.
Oh, I see.
I suddenly become affected by this medicine. So it's kind of like a feeling of like, oh my God, what do I do? I don't want to waste time. Like clearly something's happening, and this happens very fast.
I think what hurts more than anything else is that not only was there a need for someone to be there for him, but there was a trusted person, a person that he trusted, a person that was in that inner circle, and that person wasn't there. And just to hear that, just really, it tears you apart. I just wanted to just cry.
Like really
So it's
strong.
that same person that
person.
should have been administering and
Yes, and monitoring.
at
Was
the
not.
same time, and he was not.
No, it's like he was doing something in the other room,
Right,
or
right, he
negligent, or
was.
leaving, and it's like, well, then.
Okay.
And that's where he put sole and total emphasis on.
Oh, really?
So it wasn't really like involving other people so much in the way that they came in. It was,
Got it.
yeah, and it's just a lot of emphasis is being put on him. I don't know much about that specific case as far as his testimony or anything like that. Do you know if his story changed? Did he say one thing and then say something different about?
Yeah, stories change.
Gotcha.
Yeah, stories change. They change all the time.
Yeah. And to your knowledge, you do know that this person did leave. Like
Yeah, he did admit that at one point that he did.
So that's
Yes.
validation that that is indeed a true fact.
Okay,
That
so-
regardless of how much a story changes, that part is true.
That
he
part is
did
true.
Actually leave. So that's
Yeah.
huge.
Okay. And no one else came in during that time or prior to that time
Not that I can
that the other person wasn't aware of.
But I don't see anyone coming into his room while he was alone at
Okay,
all.
that's good to know. That's
Yeah.
very good to know. Well, you definitely gave me validation there because we all wonder.
Of course.
I think everybody want to know really what truly happened because none of us knew. We didn't know because there were different stories. And as you said, the stories were changed.
Right.
And we wanted to know what the truth is.
Of course.
And you've brought closure in a sense by telling me what you've told me. We all had the same question, everybody, even as children.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. Wow.
Thank you for that.
course.
I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely.
There's been so much confusion with what really took place and what happened. Whether someone else had come into the room or not was one of the major questions because that was something that was always spoken. And so he clarified that, he cleared it up because not just myself, but every member in the family wants to really know. We wanted to know what really took place, and he clarified that. They are our guardian angels sometimes, yes?
Absolutely, and they do watch over us. When we're at a very emotional time, our guides are more likely to kind of help step in and give us a sign that they're with us. So,
Right.
For example, if we are, crying alone in our room and suddenly the lights start flicking on and off and on and off and on and off, it's their way of saying you're not alone. You're not getting through this alone. You have someone else here
With
to
you.
watch over you and,
Yeah.
and to be with you. And it's good to keep in mind, Michael, like when he comes through, absolutely will do the light thing, like the light
Yeah.
turning on and off and
Yeah.
on and off. Like that's one way that he'll definitely come through.
Okay.
So.
I do know that after he passed, the lights were flickering off and on, and I would say, Michael, is that you? Mike, is that you?
Right?
And they would just go,
Yep, that's his way of saying yes.
yeah. That was the
Absolutely.
weirdest thing to me.
Yeah. But the beauty is that essence of that beautiful person is continued on, wherever it may be, and it's still connected to you by the love that you have for him and he has for you, and that'll never go away. So.
Great. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you've said. Is he happy now where he is?
Every time, it's the funniest thing. He'll be communicating all the serious stuff, and then he'll show me the Dumbo ride, like
Oh, really?
over and over again. I think,
Yeah, my brother had that ride at Neverland.
there you go. It's his way of being like, okay, I don't want to talk about the serious stuff anymore. Like, let's have fun. It's
Yeah,
that kind of energy.
that was him.
Yeah.
That was Michael. He never wanted to talk about anything serious unless it was definitely knowing that it was a business meeting. But it's just like enjoy life, have fun, live it
Right.
to the fullest.
Yeah.
And that was him.
Exactly.
Kid-like, and just be grateful and thankful and happy for every day of your life. So I do understand when you say that where you're coming from. That was him.
It really communicates his essence, and that's so sweet.
You've answered the question that all of us wanted to know. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that.
Thank you.
I appreciate it very much.
Of course. And thank you for being so open. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. And I know the people that loved him will benefit from this too.
Oh yes. Can I bring this out?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't want to bring it out. I want you to come naturally. This
Yeah.
is my brother's hat, and I just want to see if you were going to feel something,
Right.
but I didn't have to ask you, so that's why I didn't bother to bring it out.
Exactly. Yeah. one of the beautiful things I love about this is in holding this object, it doesn't make it any clearer than the connection that was already there earlier.
It's the same?
And it shows
That's
that
good.
his connection to you exists through his love for you. And it's like we didn't even need to bring an object.
Isn't that sweet?
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So much.
You're welcome. What I could say to Tyler is that minds that are confused, minds that don't have answers, you're bringing them closure. You're helping them. You're changing lives.
So amazing to get to meet you.
Are you
and
kidding? I'm
seriously,
excited.
Like,
Thank
I'm
you so much.
still starstruck. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that we got to connect.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
So am I. Thank you so much for everything.
Of course, absolutely. Well, I know someone who might faint if they meet you, which hopefully she won't, but my mom I think would love to connect.
You're kidding.
If you'd like,
I would
can
love
grab
to
her.
meet her.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, very well.
I'll go grab her. This is one of those moments where you need to not freak out on me.
Okay, really?
Okay?
Okay, wait, no.
Please don't freak out.
Okay.
All right. Oh, look, Mom. Do you recognize her?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. How are you? Oh, my God. Oh, look at that.
Tyler, oh my God. Oh, okay,
I
wait a
know.
minute.
I
This
know.
is too much.
I
This is
know,
too
I
much.
told you.
You're so sweet.
No, I love you. I love your family. This is unbelievable. You are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yes. Isn't that
Thank
something?
you.
All,
Yes.
all in a day's
You know,
work.
I don't even know what to say. Tyler.
Yeah.
I gotta not cry.
Yeah. Oh, I know. We'll pull it together and we'll get a picture. How about that? Look at that. All right. Okay, this is good lighting and everything. Look at that. Gorgeous. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I love it.
My family is gonna be so jealous.
They are.
I'm gonna go report into everyone. They're
I
gonna
know.
die.
I love it. I'll see you in the car, Mama.
Bye. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I really appreciate you being so kind and so gracious.
You're so
Thank
sweet. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Of course.
Everything. You're a joy to the world.
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, I will see you
I
soon.
will let you out.
Oh, thank you. Have
Okay.
a good one.
It was a wonderful experience for me meeting Tyler and listening to what he has to say to me, and also meeting his mom.
Toya Jackson. I just read Toya Jackson. That is crazy. It was so fascinating for me this reading because Michael came through much like any brother would come through for his sister. He didn't come through as the icon or the celebrity or the incredible musician even. He came through as a beautiful human being.
Oh my God, Tyler. There's just no way.
I know.
Do you understand what that meant to me
I
to get to
know.
meet her?
Oh, you got a photo and everything.
Oh
Look
my
at
God,
that.
Tyler. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Of course.
This is so awesome, Tyler. I mean, seriously.
Oh. We knew we were going to get tears at some point this season for my mother for meeting a celebrity, and it took Toya Jackson to do that.